It's a reused image. It's not an original one-off image. He's someone with, the means to pay to have something a little bit more original. And if you Google Phoenix tattoos, it's one of the most used images. It also doesn't look like a phoenix. It looks more like a fighting peacock. I think it was well done. I like the guy, but yeah.
Maybe that's what he wanted, was a fighting peacock.
I think for me it was just the size and the fact that nobody knew he had it. Like, That's why it was... Because like all of a sudden,
it wasn't officially revealed.
Pictures, and he's got this giant back piece. That, like I never said it was a bad tattoo. It just was shocking that he had that.
I think that's the way to go. Like, who's going to announce a tattoo?
Right? Yeah. Like, I would like to announce my latest tattoo.
Yeah. Right.
The point of me actually using one-ply toilet paper is because where I live, we have septic tanks, and the two-ply will clog the septic tank, and it's very expensive to fix. Okay.
Septic tanks haven't advanced to the point where they can only handle single-ply toilet paper? I mean, I don't know much about septic tanks, but more than one-ply toilet paper is going to kick your septic tank's ass?
Well, it's probably just easier to dissolve, obviously.
Holy cow. All right. I think we had one. I feel like we had one growing up or something. I don't know what.
We had a septic tank in
Did
Medina, yeah. And when that thing ain't septicing, it's a bad day, man.
Right.
It's a bad day.
You got that thing in the basement, right? In the corner or whatever? That's.
Ours was like buried behind our house. It's like it
But
goes
what am I
out.
thinking of?
Are you thinking of a salt?
No, what's
like
the
a
thing?
saltwater softener?
No, the thing. There's like a sump pump.
Yeah, we had one of those.
I'm thinking of a sump pump.
Yeah, we had one of those too.
We had one of those back up in a house we were renting when we first moved to Bay. And
the Bay.
Came home and the basement was flooded because the sump pump, it had an alarm on it, but I guess the alarm didn't go off or something, the water level alarm, I don't know what, didn't go off to alert us. And so we came home and the basement was flooded. Septic tank, you've got the inlet and the outlet that obviously regulates your scum level. There's effluent in there, right? Then there's the sludge that settles to the bottom. But you want to make sure that your scum line isn't too high.
Didn't you see me?
Man, now I want to name my new special scum line.
Yeah, Bill Squire, scum line.
Or scum level. That's a good one,
Scum
too.
level.
The Meet the Parents, where he messes up the system and floods the whole backyard with sewage.
Do not remember that movie.
Oh.
I saw it precisely once.
Yeah. His name was Gaylord.
Gaylord Fokker.
Falker. Faulker.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought it was.
No, the movie's Meet the Fockers.
Yeah,
I mean,
the sequel.
Fock?
Yes.
Falker.
Yep. The sequel is Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that was the joke in the movie, which
I knew
I'm
that.
still surprised was like a joke that went through. And
Pamela Martha Fokker. That's her name.
Pamela Martha. Guardians had a great weekend against Detroit here at home. Swept them 3 games.
No, they only played 2. Sunday got rained out, so they won 2 games.
Wait, what?
Oh, they won 3.
They won 3.
They won 3 because I forgot they had that Thursday game, but then Sunday got postponed.
Yeah,
so
they won 3 games.
They won 3 games. But
Yeah.
they didn't have the full
That's what
thing.
I said. They beat them 3 times over the week. They swept them.
I guess, but if they don't finish the whole series, I don't think you
But
can
they
count
won-
that as a sweep.
But you don't win the games you don't play. They won the games they played.
Yeah, they did.
How do I know what games they didn't play? But
Let
who
us
won
know.
the game they didn't play? Anyway, it's all-star time, right? So the Guardians won't be back on the field until Friday night. They'll be in Chicago to play the White Sox. Now, that's supposed to be a 4-game series. If one of those gets rained out, we'll have no way of knowing who won that game because it didn't get played. And then they'll go to Fenway, and then they'll go to Tampa. They're not back home until the beginning of August. So it's a very exciting time to be a Cleveland Guardian. More so, it's an exciting time to be a Cleveland Guardian fan. Because, they're winning. They're doing things that nobody thought they'd be able to do. At the beginning of the season, everybody said, oh, great, they changed the name. That can only mean bad things for this team. You heard people say it. The same people who were out there rooting for Onion. They were saying, this is going to be bad news for this team. And turns out they were wrong. They were a bunch of negative Nellies. 2 men hospitalized after falling off their bar stools in Berea, Ohio.
Oh! What bar?
I don't know that
Wait, can you guess it?
Probably the Oriole, Polish Village, Eastland End. If it would happen this weekend, the all-class reunion was at Eastland End. So that's
Polish Village.
Polish Village.
Boom.
Bing, 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 bing.
You did it. Well, there's probably only a handful of bars, right? The popular
Berea's
bars
kind of
in
got
Berea.
a lot of
No, there's a
bars.
lot of dive bars in Berea.
Are
but
there?
Everyone kind of has the one that they go to.
Yeah.
But Berea probably has, I'd say, 10 dive bars
Wow.
at least.
So per capita, that's a lot of dive bars.
What kind of per capita?
There's all different kinds of per capitas, but that per capita, that seems like a lot.
Yeah, there's a decent amount.
All right. Well, yeah, 2 men hospitalized. 2 fell off their bar stools and hit the ground. A Strongsville man, 63, was taken to the hospital after he fell off a bar stool in Polish Village. The man was initially unconscious and had stopped breathing.
Ugh.
But as the police were on the way, he started to move and breathe again. He was pale and intoxicated.
Yeah.
Most of my family went back to Illinois after my daughter's party. So I sent them all texts, and I was like, thank you so much for coming, because I know it's more time in the car than at the actual party,
Event,
right?
yeah.
But my youngest brother stayed. He didn't have his kids this weekend, so he stayed. And because it turned out I didn't have Nora with me, we were just lone wolfing it. Mm-hmm. So we were in the same hotel, and so I hit my son up. And I said, hey, what is a really gross bar around here?
Yeah.
I'm like, give me so we can go and have a couple of pops.
Yeah.
And just talk and whatever.
Divey, yeah.
Yeah. And my son bailed because he was like, he's still coming off knee surgery. He's like, I'm not in the mood. And so my brother and I went, and we, had some drinks. And it wasn't as gross as I was hoping it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Like, I like a good, like an old lady owns it and still works behind the
Yep.
bar, right?
That's like most of the places in Berea. It's the best, dude. If you want good dive bars, man, there's some good.
Then
Polish
why do you want
Village.
to get out so bad?
Huh?
Then
I
why
don't
did you wanna
drink
get out so
anymore.
bad? Oh, okay. I guess that's a good reason.
I'm not drawn to a place that has 15 gross dive bars if I'm a sober person.
Right.
I'm gonna go sit and just peel my arm off the bar every now and then. And I don't gamble, so I can't even go play Keno. You can only eat so many jalapeno poppers, you know?
But how many can you eat?
I shouldn't eat any because they have cream cheese in them, but when I do eat them, I'll eat 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I love a good jalapeno popper,
they're
but
so
it's
good.
got to be the cream cheese kind.
Yeah.
I don't like the nacho cheese kind.
I didn't even know they made nacho
Yeah,
cheese ones.
that's for real dirt balls.
Yeah.
Real dirt balls.
If I am going to get, like, when I'm craving a jalapeno popper, I'll go get them at Arby's because I like that Bronco berry sauce that they have.
That Bronco berry sauce.
It's-
Bronco berry sauce?
I never had that. My girlfriend got it.
So good.
It's so good.
It's like
What is it?
Spicy
It's
jelly.
jelly.
All right, sir.
Because it
basically
really is like
jelly,
a spicy
but
jelly that
it's
you
so
dip
good,
your
though.
jalapeno poppers into, and it's, I don't even know what flavor. Bronco. What type of berry it is?
Well,
Bronco.
that's a horse.
Yeah. It's horse jelly. It's so good, though.
All right. Bronco berry sauce.
Yes.
Is it only available for those particular items, or could you just ask them for it and they'd
You
go?
could probably get a side of it. I mean,
This
if
is
you
where?
went- Arby's.
Arby's. God, I
you-
haven't been to Arby's in 100 years.
I don't go that often either. I lived on Arby's when I was a drunk or like on the road a lot, but it's a good meal, man.
I've seen those ads.
Every
He's
now
like,
and then.
we own the streets.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
their
they
whole
say.
thing. That's why it's It's horse jelly because they ride horses through the street.
Horse. If they called it horse jelly,
You'd be in?
then I'd be in. I've had horse. Never had horse jelly.
Yeah.
So it comes with it, or you have to ask him, hey, could I get a side of that horse jelly?
It comes with the jalapeno poppers, but I'm sure you could get it on the side. Just get a little packet of it and put it on a sandwich if you want.
Yeah, give me some of that pony jam you guys have, all right?
Give me it.
Getting some pushback on how I feel about nacho cheese jalapeno poppers, but I stand by what I said.
I don't think I have
Tell us all
ever.
about it.
You're getting pushback
Yeah.
on your thoughts.
Someone
Oh,
texts
boy.
and go,
Yep.
I actually think the opposite. If you like the cream cheese one, then you're a dirtball.
I disagree with you.
So, have to agree to disagree, but I think cream cheese is classier than nacho cheese.
Cream
Absolutely.
cheese is so good.
Absolutely.
Nasty.
You're nasty.
I think that seals it for us, though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If he says it's nasty, then it means it's good.
I had a cheat. What was supposed to be a cheat day turned into a cheat weekend, and now I don't want to eat anything healthy at all.
Oh, you had your Big Mac pizza.
God, it was good. It was so good. I was supposed to have it Thursday night, but I had to push it back to Saturday because I was so busy. So we had it for lunch on Saturday before I went down. Open mouth. Dude, I ate 4 pieces, and then I ate another 3 when I got home from the shoot last night. It was awesome.
This is all sober. This is you
Sober.
eating sober.
But we only eat it like a couple times a year. I'll make a Big Mac pizza once every few months.
That's an indulgence.
Oh, it's so good. Brian was eating. He was in his second piece, and he was sitting quietly, just enjoying himself. And he looks at me and goes, "This is the best pizza I've ever had." Just like so sincerely and so monotone that he was just. I was like,
he was in the moment.
"Oh yeah, very much so." The kid liked it. I was surprised because she is very much a cheese pizza kind of kid. She doesn't like any toppings on her pizza.
My kid doesn't even like pizza.
Yeah, but she liked that Big Mac pizza. I'm like, she likes cheeseburgers, so maybe it'll be exciting for her. But she loved it.
Well, then you're going to be on the hook for making it, though, all the time.
God, I will. The only thing is I can't eat it all the time. I was so bloated from the sodium.
Yeah.
So good though.
Sodium.
Sodium. But like now, so that was Saturday. I had a big heavy breakfast, and then I had Big Mac pizza, and then yesterday at the movie shoot, they had like snacks out all day, and we had Mexican, and it was so good. And then now I brought this stupid salad with me for lunch that I haven't even touched yet, and it's already 5 o'clock. My stomach is growling, and I'm like, I don't want a dumb.
But I don't want some dumb
I
salad.
don't want
no.
spinach and
Dumb
peppers
salad.
and turkey and balsamic. I don't want that. I want a cubano.
Balsamic.
You've danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, and this is what happens.
Now I'm love struck
Yeah.
for a demon.
A Big Mac pizza demon.
A cheesy, cheesy demon.
Alan, did you see Craig Robinson's Instagram? I did. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's
So
scary.
somebody fires off a gun. Craig Robinson's getting ready to go on stage at a club in Charlotte. The dude with the gun tells everybody to get out. It could have gone a hell of a lot worse than that, obviously. But everybody is rushed out of the club, and so they end up going to... There's an outdoor concert. He's like, hey, it's big... we just mentioned Big Time Rush last week. I hadn't even heard that band mentioned in 10 years. He's outdoors after the club gets emptied out. Big Time Rush is playing out somewhere in Charlotte. Did they grab the guy? Because he fired it and told everybody to get out, and then he fired it again. I mean...
I was
I guess
having
he was
a hard
arrested,
time
but-
following it.
This was before the Late Show that Craig Robinson was doing.
There was an active shooter in the comedy club. So they moved us over to this as a concert going on. And it's Big Time Rush. That's Big Time Rush, y'all. Big Time Rush.
Big time rush.
I mean, what else are you going to say, I guess?
There's nothing else to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Like, it's not a hilarious situation, but the way that he's just like, it's Big Time Rush.
Right.
Well, it's very nonchalant.
Yeah. He's not a guy that gets real worked up, you know? He's pretty even keeled.
I guess so.
He's been on the show a few times.
But imagine, though, if that had gone a different way. Imagine if that had gone the more stereotypical way. And then Craig Robinson's name is attached. You know, like Ariana Grande, there was that bombing at one of her concerts in London, right? Like your name is attached
Luke Bryan.
to a tragedy. Eagles of Death Metal, you know, the Bataclan Theater in Paris. And if this guy had gone in and started shooting, because Craig Robinson's back in the green room. He's not,
Yeah.
he wasn't on stage. He's waiting to.
Was Luke Bryan the guy that was on stage at the Vegas one?
Mm-hmm. Wow. I think so. I'm almost positive.
Oh, seriously?
I think it was.
I don't think it was.
Are you sure?
No, it was another band. It was a band.
Old Dominion. They all sound the same, so it's hard to tell them all apart.
No.
That's why we defer to Mary.
I thought it was Luke Bryan. Or maybe Luke Bryan's the guy where the guy fell down the garbage chute. Jason Aldean was on stage in Vegas.
Okay.
Luke Bryan was the concert at
Progressive
where the guy fell down the garbage chute and died.
Oh, I thought that was Jason Aldean too. Where the dude died in the garbage chute? I thought I remembered him from Progressive Field. I didn't know about Vegas. I thought Jason Aldean was the guy where the kid went down the garbage chute and died. I'm pretty sure it was him here in town. I don't know anything about
dumpster. It was in 2017.
I don't know anything about that Vegas.
Oh my God, it was!
Yeah,
Jason Aldean twice.
Twice.
Wow, that sucks.
Maybe that's why he dumped his wife. Started banging the nanny or something, right?
I don't know. He's a huge Trump guy.
He's what?
He's a huge Trump guy.
Oh, well, that tracks.
Yeah.
But I think he bailed on his wife and started.
I don't doubt it.
Dating the nanny or something like that.
He's got a couple really good songs, but the last few things he's put out, I haven't liked at all.
He always looks puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Aldean is like.
He's got no neck at all.
He always looks like he's.
I've never seen him.
He's retaining a lot of water weight.
He's like short and stocky, but in the wrong ways. Like he has no neck and his face is too big.
Oh, he looks like
Didn't Jason Aldean perform at Biden's inauguration?
I highly doubt that.
Nah,
but I've
that
been
doesn't
wrong
sound
about
right.
everything in this segment so far. So I don't know.
No. I understand he's a Trump guy, but I feel like there was a guy that Lady Gaga helped, like her team helped put makeup on, and he was like, "Thanks for helping a cowboy, fix himself up."
I mean,
He was
Garth
like, I don't
Garth
agree.
Brooks played it.
Oh, Garth
But
Brooks.
yeah, I think Aldean's audience probably would have murdered him if he'd.
Jason Aldean looks like Joey Fatone as a cowboy.
Yeah.
Joey Fat One? Yeah, so if you're Jason Aldean, you've already got a couple of bad associations with your... And obviously it's not your fault, but I mean,
But
boy, what
still,
a bad
yeah.
association with...
He really doesn't have much of an...
No, he doesn't. His shoulders go straight into his ears.
Yeah.
It bothers me so much when I see
Like
him.
in this picture, right?
It's awful. Is he standing at a golf tournament with people next to him? Because that's the one that always shows
he's
up.
He's like holding up onto a microphone, and he's got his shoulders like shrugged up, so it makes it like extra
even worse. Yeah. He's got
It's
no
pretty
neck.
funny.
Well,
He's not a good-looking guy.
but you think that he would be able to... he's got enough money.
Well, all
He
these
could take
country
care of,
dudes land hot wives, and none of them are... Well, not none of them, but a lot of them are not very good looking.
Well,
Like Tim Burton characters.
Who's the one that played at the... We talked about him on Thanksgiving.
Luke Combs?
Yeah, good for that guy.
Luke Combs is very unattractive.
Luke Combs needs a comb. Like he
looks like Action Bronson.
He is just out there, just a total scrub, but killing it. So good for him.
He's chubby and sweaty, but his voice is... Man, that guy can sing.
No, but Jason Aldean, I think, was married to like somebody he went to high school with or something. And then he was like...
Enough of that.
Yeah, enough of that. Yep. And he like the...
To their credit, I don't know how you keep a wife like that, like from high school, and you just
She's
bring
been
this person
with
along
you.
with you.
She's been with you since you were nobody.
It's your ride or die.
Yeah, I think he married
LeBron James
I
did
think
it.
he married his side piece is what happened. And I think they both have a couple kids. But the new wife looks kind of more that stereotypical like bleach blonde country wife, you know.
Yeah, real thin.
And the other one was pretty
Big old
too.
bolt-ons.
She was an American Idol contestant in 2011.
The wife or the side piece?
The side piece.
What's her name?
Brittany. He was married to his first wife for quite a while, and I guess he was stepping out or something. And at that point, he's just like, all right, whatever. Lates.
Did he do it respectfully though? Did he cheat respectfully?
According to
Because that's
Poundcake, I don't
important.
know. I would need to ask him about that. Yeah, he was married to his high school sweetheart, and then he. Listen, high school sweethearts need to stay in high school. That's why you gotta.
Your life changes.
Huh?
Your life changes. You need a new.
It's actually the title of a Thomas Rhett song. Life Changes, about being with his high school sweetheart and them going through all their life changes together. So
Some people make it happen. Some people can surf that thing and it all works out and they're stronger for it. But other people, because you know why? This is the weird thing. People are all different.
Is that true?
I mean, I think.
That's so crazy.
People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully.
There's just people out there that really want to marry the person they lost their virginity to.
It's not all about sex, Cody.
Oh no, there are
about
plenty
sex,
of
but-
people who lose it and are deeply in love with that person. Yeah, that's all it is. For
No, it isn't.
for some of those people, that's what it is.
Maybe.
You propose to the very first girl who let you put it in, And it's this. Some people, that's how they go. That's why you have girls getting divorced at 22.
Yeah.
Or what they call in Berea, an old maid.
Hey! I didn't fall off a stool.
I got to take a what? This show is still some show left. The day is still young. I will have those tickets for you for Highly Suspect right now, as a matter of fact.